So this is going to be another movie review. This one's called My Best Friend's Wedding, 1997. As expected, I'm giving this 1 out of 5 stars. I hate this flick. You pretty much know right off the bat, any movie with Julia Roberts and Cameron Diaz, the dumb blonde and the untalented star of Pretty Woman, which my former mate just absolutely loved. I thought Pretty Woman was pretty decent, but then Julia Roberts had a series of flops. Okay, leading up to this movie, and this movie was actually quite popular, which proves that 95% of the U.S. is full of morons who wear coronavirus masks. Anyway, speaking of coronavirus, my YouTube account was suspended on Tuesday. It was I appealed and was quickly reinstated the following day. I was figuring some disgruntled former fan was complaining to YouTube about something in my video that wasn't really violating their community standards, but I guess they want to play a prank on me or something. Anyways, it's nice to be back, especially after having done thousands of movie review videos. How many movie reviews have I done? Like 3,000? I think it's getting up there. I can double check it, but anyways, László Kovács is the cinematography, which of course doesn't mean anything because he did the cinematography for Free Willy 2, The Adventure Home, which was an absolute nightmare to watch. So was this one. This one was a real stinker. I mean, it gets a 6.3 out of 10 on IMDb. It has 123,639 ratings. Very, very popular. And don't ask me why. It's a chick flick, one of my least favorite genres. It's got to be a really good chick flick with Robert Downey Jr. and maybe what's her name? Marissa Tomei, is that her name? Yeah, that one was pretty decent. This one's terrible. It reminds me of why I try to avoid movies after 1995. Okay, so I've done 1,433 videos. This is 434. I don't know why I thought I did like 3,000 videos. Maybe that's my next goal, but yeah, I've been putting a lot of years, like, I don't know, 4 years into this. Anyways, the movie's about Julia Roberts. Her best friend is a guy, and her co-worker is gay. She's in love with her best friend, but he pulls a surprise on her that he's going to marry Cameron Diaz instead, the dumb blonde. I don't know which one is dumber in this movie. Even Julia Roberts admitted that she was trying to imitate Lucy Ricardo. She has zero acting talent. And the only good thing about her is that she shows off her belly. Not that she's pretty or anything. As in Pretty Woman, which gets a higher 7 out of 10 rating. Um, but I think she started a trend back in 1997. Now I see fat Asian youngins with their bellies sticking out, with those high cut shirts and whatnot. So that's pretty decent. I saw that on Irving Street about a month ago, I think. And other than that, I didn't think this was funny. It's supposed to be a romantic comedy. And another bad sign in the bonus features was when the Julia Roberts was saying what a genius the director was. I'm thinking, really, P.J. Hogan? Who in the heck is that? Some chick flick director that I never heard of. Give me a break. It's got terrible music. Diane Warwick? Really? It's just completely lamestream. Cameron Diaz is the debutante bride. She's got the rich dad who's owner of the Chicago White Sox. Okay, and it's got this huge estate where the wedding is to take place in 4 days, I think. So the whole alleged plot, there really is no plot, but the story is that Julia Roberts is going to sabotage the wedding as much as possible. So she does that. She's got some kind of side business going on with the gay coworker, some kind of Doris Day, Rock Hudson relationship as he describes it. And she's just doing it to make him jealous. And it works, but for some reason she just can't bring herself around to admitting that she's in love with Cameron Diaz's fiance. They were best friends for like 9 years. She plays a 27-year-old. So I guess they were college buddies or something. And yeah, it's kind of similar to the relationship that I have with my best friend over in Renton, Washington. I told her that, but I got no response, of course. And who knows? Maybe she thinks the movie's awful like I do, or she doesn't have any interest in Julia Roberts as I do. But that's pretty much the movie. I mean, the details are kind of lame. You look at the email screen that Julia Roberts uses, and it looks really archaic, like a caveman type email. So it hasn't aged well. Got terrible music. It's not funny. It's completely stupid. It's a lesson of how stupid people behave. So maybe the I Love Lucy analogy is correct. But instead of Lucy the dumb blonde, Cameron Diaz plays a dumb blonde, and you can't make up your mind which of the two women are dumber, Julia Roberts or Cameron Diaz. Cameron Diaz likes to drive fast in her Mercedes. She has zero personality, same as Julia Roberts. She likes to get drunk and smoke a lot. And there's one point where they sing in the Crab Shack, which no longer exists, by the way. It's filmed in Chicago, and man, even the sound is terrible on this disc. But I didn't mind because I didn't want to hear the dialogue anyway. So I brought my earbuds, but I didn't even plug them in. So that's about it. It's not much going on. What do I have coming up though? I've got a couple more coming up. Let's see. Oh boy, Netflix is slow. Sorry about that. I've got Reds. I got two Reds discs. Not mistaken. Let's see. Yeah, Reds, disc 1, part 1. Reds disc 2. So hey, Netflix finally gave me 2 discs instead of the deal with the Criterion only get 1 disc. Then I got Cannery Row. I'm still watching Daddy-O, by the way. That's taking forever because no more working from home for me. Working 2 jobs outside. I'm not getting any hazard pay, but I'm getting my stimulus check tomorrow, which is good. My stimulus payment, I should say, is going through my checking account, but hopefully they made a mistake and they added a few zeros at the end. We'll see, but yeah, it comes in pretty good because good timing because my rent is due. I only have 1 bill to pay and should be able to save some more money. So looking forward to that. I get paid on Friday, so kind of a double dose of about the same amount. So that should be pretty good. My hours are kind of cut back at Good Eggs. The guys just give me these really short San Francisco routes to deliver groceries. It takes me about 4 hours instead of the 7 hours that I was doing going to South Bay. So there's that. I have my son tomorrow. I took care of all the family law stuff, so hopefully, I think he's on my side now, rather than when he was 4. He's starting to have regrets about telling the social worker how much he loved living with his mother. So I could be in for a surprise come August when they finally get around to getting over all this coronavirus hysteria. They actually hold a hearing for me. The judge might very well give me 50-50 physical custody or even full custody. Who knows? Hard to predict, but should be an interesting hearing for sure. Looking forward to that. I used to think family law was just BS because my son was really young. The court didn't want to give me any any custody, and I didn't want to take any chances. And plus, my ex-wife had hired this really fancy lawyer, spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on attorney fees and whatnot. So that was kind of depressing for me. I actually had a bout there during separation where I was drinking quite a bit. The doctor said I was killing my liver, so I just gave up drinking altogether. And I haven't touched a drop since. So I guess there's one good thing that came out of it. I just quit drinking, except for of course, the Eucharist on Sunday, which is not really a drink. It just tastes like a drink. Anyways, I'll let you go. I'm going to cook my chicken, then crash, and put in another 8 hours tomorrow. So wish me luck with saving money, finding a girlfriend. I found somebody on Coffee Meets Bagel, but she works for the World Health Organization. I don't even recognize the city that she's in. And, she seems like a pretty good-looking 30-something Asian lady. A little bit exaggerated features and flat-chested, of course. My favorite. But I gave her my phone number. She just wants to chat on Coffee Meets Bagel. Okay. So be it. I haven't heard from my coworker, the wingman, to set me up with the senorita driver. But anyways, I'll let you go. Don't want to belabor that. Super lame, strained movie. Gets an F- in my view. It's not as bad as Free Willy 2, The Adventure Home, or La Genoese, but it's pretty close. Anyways, I'm gonna finish up this chicken and hit the sack later.